full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. On the Saints sideline, look at their head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kicker Blake Grupe looks ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. And we're off in Atlanta. This is Knight with the return here. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, had the Falcons for their first possession. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
First down, play action. Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Rolling into enemy territory. He is down at the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. Koo able to put it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 on the 49-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8.
At their own 8.
Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Go play action on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Running it after the penalty. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints pull ahead 6-3 in the first. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. He's dropping back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Picked up at the 38. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. The line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
He'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Thrown back, it's the handoff. They call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down, New Orleans.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Tight end in motion right. They give it to him again. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Back to the well again. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his back complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Groupie for the Saints field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So some quick math up here in the booth. 2 points on the safety, another 3 on the ensuing field goal. Not a bad series of events. You want to be the ones that control the momentum in the lead.
This is Knight with the return here. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
He's got it on a bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
To number 7. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
He's going to throw it. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Setting up to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
incomplete. It's 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
35-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead to 15.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. So that play is going to remain a touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints take a 16-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Keeps away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Pass
line.
play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Throwing from the gun here.
At the 41.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down from the gun. That's cut for the first. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the second half. We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. Matt Ariza on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought down before the return gets far. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Look to throw.
The Saints 46.
Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Still sticking with the passing game. Running deep here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking in the air here. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a two-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the run back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Saints, 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Saints, 1st down.
One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Another carry for it. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Tight end going in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
incomplete. It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. Made his first one. This is a little over 40.
A 41-yard attempt.
Grupe sends it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kid.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's the Falcon offense headed out.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Number 19, incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Back to throw. He's making a bid for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give now from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, they're going to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard.
Plowing up the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5.
Falcons 17.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll throw it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Takes this in at the 25. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Falcons, and this running back, headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Now we're on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Take it down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Got to keep this one and go. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And again, he's taking it on the option. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Saints, 22.
Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
They'll throw to start the drive. It is caught left side. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll play action on 1st down. Hits his running back. And They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Trying to throw this from the gun. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
A 51-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to get to that accuracy is one impressive shot.
This is Knight with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he reaches the 35 before going out.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. There's a dime up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give it to him again. They'll find after a few. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rolling from the gun here. Throw right side. Caught by Mooney. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, they'll run. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
To the well again. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Motion the tight end over. Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. The one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
the give now out of the shotgun. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Line up the design keeper. And he'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons want to end it in regulation if they can. Saints into the dime for this 3rd down. He's back to throw. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a design run. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for it. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that Makes it 4th down. Young Hueku out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minutes.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.